Thank you for joining me. I've planned to do this video exactly at this time, not earlier or later. It's going to be a very, very chilled out video this morning. I'm just going to carry on with the build of Curse City. I didn't do any more of the Curse City last night. I think I was painting some of the Adeptus Titanicus, which I'm really enjoying at the moment, to give the Warmaster a bit of company. I've just noticed that my camera is a bit of an odd angle right now, so let's get rid of the that. Yeah, it's odd. Let me move the camera back a bit. Because I had the camera, just the actual camera. There you go, that's probably a bit better, isn't it? I had the camera, you know, like I just clicked on the camera to see what the view would be like, and totally different to what YouTube is showing right now. So maybe I could move that down a bit, possibly. I'd like to have a setup where I don't need to move the camera at all. I mean, you know, that would be great. Right, okay, let's build this. Now, what I had planned this morning is the Bloodborne. You know, these Banshee type creatures, because they look quite fun. So I'm going to build them because I think we're lacking a little bit in hostiles now. So we'll build those three, and then we'll build a hero. Then we'll build some more hostiles. So if you've got a suggestion for one of the heroes to build, I don't know, like the ogre, that would be my first choice, then please do put it in the comments. Bit of interaction, that would be awesome. Right, so let's build these Bloodborne type banshee things. I'm gonna have to put my light on, even though it is daytime. It's a little bit dark in this cave. So right, so oh, Jan, morning Oats Plenty, morning Tuffy Ears, morning Kriegsman, how you doing? Yeah, Jan, or Jan, yeah, you're gonna need some more sprues, aren't you, I guess, for your project. But yeah, please do put what you're working on this morning. Share it with us all. If you're doing any hobby, if you're painting Kriegsmen, or you're painting your Space Marines, or you're building something. This is quite rare for me to do one of these videos on a Sunday morning, but I've said it in the member video. Fear not, I've got tomorrow off, so I'll be using tomorrow as a rest day rather than today. But I wanted to give Curse City, you know, the sort of the attention, exposure that it deserves. Not that it needs that. I mean, it's sold out everywhere, wasn't it? But okay, here's 27. Wow. Okay, 1. 26. There we go. There's a hand. Great articulation on this hand. Patient Zero, how are you doing? Good to see you up so early. Hope you had a good rest after your triumphant victory last night. It truly was a triumphant victory. Oh, I guess this is the long piece of hair. The picture in the script, you know, the picture in the description there, I can see that, you can see that, guys, but it looks really small. The hair looks really small, but actually it is almost as long as that dude's beard. And look at that, you know. Okay, Lucas, you're designing a medal for a marathon running club. Oh, nice one. Do you just design things, or do you run yourself? That'd be very interesting. Find out if you run. So we want a 32mm base, For some reason I think this is the hostile pile of bases, but it's not really. Well, there's a lot of slaughter bases there. Okay, so that's this one kind of ready. We're going to do this in a batch of 3. So we'll work on that one. And then 33 and 32. There's 32. These have got long, long swords. I'm really interested to find out the rules of these. So that's 32 and 33. There we go. I'm hoping we finish this set today. That would be cool if we do. There's no rush, as always. But it just opens me up for being able to review the minis. I mean, it will be Lumineth first, though. The Lumineth reviews will come out first. So we have 29, we need 31 and 30. 31. I think this stubby piece is 30. Maxim, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Sunday goodness overload. Yeah, thank you. I think it's still warm. Yeah, it's still warm. Oh, that's a good one. I think that's my favourite one, that one. That's like Peru. Right. So that's those. And then, oh, look at this one. This one's amazing. The span of this model. Fantastic. So that's 35. And then, oh, look at the hair. This one has more hair, I think longer hair than Jane Czar, I think. You're still walking, you're not at running stage. Okay, nice one, Lucas, nice one. Good for you. It's a nice little project, designing a medal that many people will appreciate. 36. There it is. Look at this small little head right here. This sprue is getting empty, guys. I think we've just got the 2 zombie ogre creatures left to do. They're massive, aren't they? They're huge. But I think that's it for this sprue. We've just got those 2 to do. Let's move that out of the way, and we'll work on these. You're watching your favourite UK YouTuber? Oh, Tuffy, please tell me who that is. I'm only kidding. Imagine if it wasn't me, though. That would be a bit awkward. But thank you. Yeah. That'll motivate me a lot throughout these hours. I think I said in the member video today that I'll live stream this for as long as I can. Then I'll have a bit of a rest, but then I'll be back. The aim today, guys, the goal today is to complete this box set so that I can kind of relax and look at the rules, because there's a whole new kind of rule system, things I've got to get my head around and disclose, you know, like a night-day cycle and things like that. I'd like to do a how to play, because I missed out on doing a how to play on Blackstone Fortress. I really wish I'd done one of those, but I mean, yeah, as I said before, it would have been great if Games Workshop, you know, just released this and this was the main thing that they released during the month. But for me, this would have been cool to release it in Halloween. I wonder if they had it ready by then. I mean, all the sprues have 2020 printed on them. But Oh, nice one. Strelsky, Look of the Ogres. The rules aren't too good. To be honest, Scarlett, I have not delved into the rules for the models, for the hostiles at least. I had a little look at the skeletons and the heroes, but I haven't really, like these ones right here, these Banshee type models, I haven't looked into. I need to. If I can, I'll go through the rules for both these and Age of Sigmar rules. I'm looking forward to getting my wizards. I know that sounds a bit odd, but maybe I'm just a sucker for bright colours. I think that's probably the reason. But the 4 arcane wizards, I think you can only get them from GW. Oh, it's like direct sales only. So if you got them from Element, they'd be the same price as getting them from GW, and then they'd have to order them. There are a few products like that. The Tesseract Vault is another one, where they can't give you a discount, and they're kind of getting it directly from GW, like ordering it directly, if that sort of makes sense. The main thing is you can't get a discount on it. That's the main thing, which sucks. But you know, £25 for 4 wizards is, I mean, it's expensive, but you know, as I said before, we're looking at almost £40 for 5 Blade Lords. I'm wondering how much it would be for the Blood Knights, really. They can't be 60. No way. No way. Thank you, Tuffy Ears. Thank you. I appreciate that. The bonus wizard is in dark colours. Yes, yes. Which enemies do you need to build first to play your first game? Is it a lot? That's a really good question, Sean. Oh, I'm going to have to go get that book. I wonder. The book is actually in the box set. How about I just get that now for you? Without dropping a model. So risky. This is so risky, guys. Because this. Oh, pardon me. It was the book. It was the box. It was the box. You know. I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe. I'm not on Twitch, am I? So we're all good. Oh, this is going to be a fun stream. Okay, so we've got a rule book and a quest book. Okay. Right. So the rule book. Good morning, Arnold. How are you doing? Okay. Right, hero models, hostile models. Oh yeah, not the beans again. Right, so we've got tutorials. Let's see, is there a... There's got to be some... Yeah, we've got some quests here. So I'm wondering whether you can just do like a little quest. Here we go, here we go. We've got some maps. Ah, here we go. Right. Stages. Okay. Ah, right. Here you go. So this is... Oh, is there any more? I think there's just that. I think that is it. I think that's where we start off. Okay, then. This is for you, Sean. So it says stage 2. So you've got 6 bat swarms, 6 corpse rats, and 1 Vargska. Okay. Don't know about the... So that is... I mean, they're going to be quite easy to and quick to build, aren't they? What, 13 models? I built the Vargska right here. Here he is, or here it is, should I say. So you build one of them. Bat swarms and corpse rats are going to be quite easy to put together. All the heroes are quite easy. This one here, Ulfen Watch, They're probably a bit trickier to put together, but I built Halgrim. This one, oh, you need a fair bit. Look, you need the Gravekeeper, Deadwalker zombies, rats, and bat swarms. Yeah, this one, you need a fair few. You know, like one of the Night Guard. This one, oh, this one's all right. I'll probably say this one might be the quickest. You got 9 Deadwalker zombies, and then 3. You know, these 3 Bloodborne. That could be the quickest one. Oh, another 3 Bloodborne Night Guard. That could take a little while. So yeah, I hope that helps. There are some scenarios where you don't have to build too many hostiles. So I hope that helps. But I really would like to do, once these are built, guys, I'd really like to do like a how to play. I think that would be extremely useful, pardon me, for all of the, well, for all of the newcomers, really. Can I do this without breaking anything or setting anything on fire? All right, there we go. Okay, we're all good. Yeah, I think be a bit of a learning curve for us all, learning this new game. With the advent of Adeptus Titanicus looming as well, I think it would be useful to go through one of those. Although that is a bit more in depth. I really enjoyed working on the Star Wars Armada, how to play. That was a lot of fun. And the only problem about learning a new game system is you want to play a game with it straight away, and in this current situation you can't really, unless you play with yourself. Yeah, that's going to need heating up soon if I don't finish it straight away. Well, yeah, that's fine. I mean, yeah, it's the box's fault, you see, or maybe it's a mask. It's a lovely sunny day out there, guys, where I am. Still a bit chilly though. Well, relatively chilly. Hope you're having a nice casual Sunday morning. I'll be doing this all day, so you know, feel free to drop in, drop out. You know, I'll be here. I need marshmallows on the lunar sphere. That's a really good suggestion. Really, really good. Kriegsman, sorry, just read your question. How far did you get? I went to bed early. I just finished at about 10. I finished with this hero model, Octon, or long goatee beard dude, and then that was it. I finished at 10 as I normally would, and then I've just picked up this morning. Okay. Maybe you could pick another 3 people on Discord. You could play them, roll the dice for them, and stream that. Yeah, I could do. Yeah, and I could do. That would be it. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Yeah, that coffee is gone now. All gone. I struggle to find places to put things though now. All these first world problems. Right. Okay. Yeah. I think I want to build the ogre next. That'd be a nice little project. Yeah, so because I'm going to be doing this all day, there are going to be times where I'll be be pretty quiet. I'll just be concentrating, enjoying the hobby, enjoying the box set, and likewise, don't feel compelled that you need to, you know, write something or ask a question. It's all good. It's a nice, chilled out day. The thing is, I'm just trying to think of how to spray these, sort of what colour to spray them. Kind of thinking grey sear, maybe Wraithbone for the characters, because there's a fair bit of wood and interesting colours like purples and things and browns. That's what I'm feeling. I don't know what other people have sprayed theirs in. I should do a big battle report with your whole time. That would be cool. That would be cool. I mean, you know, that would be fantastic in an ideal world, you know. That would require another person with a similar sized Titan Legio. Yeah, Adeptus Titanicus. That would be cool and a bit more manageable. Okay. Oh, what's going on with this? Like one of the clip points on the top. The Warcom painting guide video is nice. Never heard of that. I'll have to look that up. Okay, right. Now we're ready to do a bit of filing. Oh, that helps a heap. Love the Titan videos. I have some of the only videos on YouTube getting up and close to full-size Titans of every class. Yeah, yeah. And hopefully the War Master will be added to that next weekend. I think for the War Master review, I'll be reviewing it, yeah, clearly with comparisons with the Warlord, but also for the full-size Warlord, to give you kind of like an idea of how tall you could expect one at 28mm. I think I put a picture up on Instagram and on Discord, thanks to Patient Zero and Bob. They did all the number crunching for the sizes. So extremely useful. I think it can be done, but it's just the weight. That's the big thing about it. Already the Warlord is very, very heavy to move about. I can only imagine how heavy those big plasma destructors are. They must weigh an absolute ton. Warcom is the Warhammer community. Oh, okay. I've never heard it called Warcom before. Warcom. Lovely articulation on these hands, really fantastic. They're going to look brilliant with shading and a little bit of highlighting on the fingers. You could even maybe do the fingernails. I still haven't changed my mind on my most favourite model in the set. I mean, that might change once I've built everything, but it's still the old Halgrim over there. Really, really cool model. I was almost tempted to start reading the book last night. Almost tempted. I think I will read it today. You know, there's something great about reading a novel to do with models that you're currently building and things. I've done that a few times with the Titans, like I've read Warlord and Titan Death when I've been working on Titans, and I don't know, it just it adds to the experience, I think, of both. It adds to you building one, and it adds to when you're reading about them. You know, when they're describing how certain parts of Titans firing, the interactions between Princeps and Moderati. They'll have to make it in plastic. What, the War Master? Yeah, they make, the War Master is coming out in plastic. The full size one would be in resin, but I think I know what you're talking about in terms of like weight. Nah, they're not gonna build that in plastic. I've spoken to the guys that make them. The sprues would be ginormous. That's one of the reasons why they don't do it in don't do the current ones in plastic, because they sell enough. You know, they sell thousands of them. It's just, yeah, they I think it would cost them far too much to make all the sprues. Can you imagine how many sprues there would be? I mean, there's, well, we're in the world. Techless is why do I always have to mention Techless in every video? He just creeps in, doesn't he? He's over there just chilling out. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, the War Master in plastic at the moment has got 4 sprues for the Adeptus Titanicus. Can you imagine how many sprues it would have if it was a full scale one? We're talking, it's not even funny how many sprues it would be. It would probably be 20, maybe more. And they'd have to build dedicated molds for each, you know, for those sprues. Yeah. And factor that into the price point. I mean, thinking about it, what's the largest plastic model they do? Is it Archeon? I'm trying to think. Probably say it is Archeon, isn't it? we got any new? Have we got any new bigger models coming out in plastic? The Archeon is bigger than a Knight. Bigger than a Mega Gargant. What I'm going to do is just prepare these, all three of them, prepare them, and then glue all three of them. That's the plan. Morning, Wah, morning. Oh, nice one, Wah. That sounds good. Hope you're enjoying all your nightly painting and your nightly content. 2 sprues, 2 sprue Techless. 2 sprue Warmaster. Nope, he's 4 sprues. That's all good. Oh yeah, Stomper actually, that's a good point, yeah. That is a really good point, the Stomper. I always forget about the Stomper. He has been around since 2007? That's probably the reason why I don't have an issue with the Stomper model, because it was such a long time ago that I built it. Whereas I guess people are having issues with it now. Okay. Oh, this little head, I better not drop this. Be forever finding this. It's a cool little head though. No, I think the Stomper is bigger than a Baneblade. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, Sean, no worries. I've got Titans there anyway, and you know, no doubt there'll be lots of questions and things about Titans next weekend. I'm happy for any questions really about anything to do with Warhammer. It doesn't have to be, you know, Curse City. You know, they're really good talking points. What do I think of the price? I think the price is very much justified. 4 sprues, that size. I mean, yeah, with models in different game systems, I tend not to try not to compare them, because they are for different game systems. They work completely differently. I know GW price some models based on their rules as well, but also number of parts, the detail of the parts, you know, the scale of them, the fact that you can only get one, or you should only have one in game. They made that very clear. So that limits the amount that they'll sell already, because they'll bank on customers only buying one, unless you're a collector, of course, and then you know. I mean, you can always buy more than one, especially if you've got a couple of Legios. There are people out there with multiple Legios, I'm guessing, which is fine, you know. So I hope that answers your question. Meant to ask, do you have all the White Dwarf content for the Gloomspite Gits? Additional rules for Squig, Spiders, Trolls? No, I don't. Well, no, I need to get hold of that somehow. I'm sure it's on the internet somewhere. I'm sure I can find it. I'm not hugely fussed about it if I don't get it. Um, I don't really plan on playing any games anytime soon with Gloomspite. Just I'm just focusing on finishing them, really. More than anything. Ah, right. So this is an interesting one because this has a little bit of flash on the side, which you should really remove. I'm not sure whether you can pick that up on the camera, probably not, but because it's tiny. But I have spotted this. Okay. Let's clean that up a little bit more. Oh, you felt the price was amazing for the Warmaster. Don't say it too loud, War. You don't know who's watching, who's listening. Let's just, let's just keep this quiet, okay? Let's just say that the price is all right, rather than amazing. Because otherwise GW just flip. Oh, they said the price was amazing, did they? Oh, okay, right. Well, Imperator Titan, £500. There you go. You thought that the price was amazing? Yeah, but Sean, everything's less amazing in Australia in terms of prices. It's not just Warhammer. Come on, it's all your other imported goods. We've been there. I've covered that many times. It sucks. It really does. But what's the alternative? What is the alternative? Move? Are you really going to move? If it's your home, you shouldn't be expected to move. But likewise, you can't change geography either. If you're a fair distance away from things, then you're gonna have to. And if your country taxes you through the nose, then yeah, it's deal with it or don't deal with it. Really, it's not up to companies to sort of take on that extra cost, I guess, because they could just decide, oh well, we're not going to sell in that country altogether. How about that? That would be really bad, wouldn't it? That wouldn't be very good at all. It's difficult, I guess, trying to get balance between prices and grabbing new people into the hobby. It's a difficult one. If you're a worldwide company, which they are, they're worth billions. We can only imagine the kind of talks that go on behind closed doors. We can only imagine. Special edition book cover is amazing. Oh yes, it is. It's lovely, isn't it? It's nice. It's felt. It's lovely. It feels really nice. I kind of don't want to read it and finish it as well, because then I don't get to hold it any longer. I don't know. Maybe I'll reread it. You can always reread them, can't you? I like the fact that you get a wizard in there as well. The wizard that features in the novel. That little card. Well, you get it in the hardback book too, but just trying to get the mould lines off this hair. Really long hair for this one. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, this is the thing. But I think they genuinely really do try and make as few sprues as possible. I really, really get that now. And I guess part of that is having less spare parts than ever before in their kits and having them monopose. I mean, I would rather have multi-part kits with less detail and multi-pose kits rather than amazingly fine detail kits with less posability and less spare parts. But then again, if you look at the plastic minis that we've had just over the past 2 years, some of the Lumineth stuff, I mean, would you ever be able to get something like that in metal? I mean, that is just mental, and that was an absolute joy to put together. It's just a sign of things to come. It's just, but you know, you pay the price for that. Anyway, I go off on these tangents, don't I, about prices. It's one of the pillars of why I create all the content, is to help you decide whether it's worth it. So, yeah, the night was a success, wasn't it? Was it sold out as well? I think it was quite difficult to get hold of, the night. And then they released, they didn't do the Preceptor straight away. They released one night, and then I think a year later they released the like Crusader version, and then it was 2018 that they released the Canis Rex Preceptor. Yeah, my only wish for them is that they took more of a chance with the Chaos Knights, because we just got one kit. It is one kit. You can make 2 variants, but it's one kit. Would have been nice if they had just like upgrade sprues for the Armigers and the Dominus class. That would have been great. Feel like that was a missed opportunity there, because they knew how popular Knights were. I mean, my main army is Imperium, but yet even I bought a Chaos Knight. The unboxing and review is on its way, don't worry. I think that's one of the most anticipated videos, along with the full collection. Those 2 videos are very anticipated on this channel. Yeah, interesting discussions we're having there. Yeah, I'm enjoying the articulation of the hands on these. Pretty cool. final piece, and then we can put all of these together, and that will almost double the hostiles I've got there. Almost. I'm looking forward to the Soul Blight Gravelords, really am. Going to try and give that release some exposure. I mean, after all, this is pretty much my first Death army. I will get Nagash one day, don't you worry. Just these are more my cup of tea than the Ossiarch Bone Reapers. Speaking of which, I think I should get a cup of tea in a bit. Keep the caffeine flowing. Good to just wet my whistle. Ready? Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. The way that's gone. Right. So let's put them together. Yeah, we'll use a mixture of the. Hey, that's a good start, isn't it? We'll use a mixture of the two glues today, as always. They're all pushed to fit anyway. But yeah, if you were here on the live stream last night, you'll see that I cut a few plugs off, like trimmed them down a bit, and glued them together. Right, so the first thing we need to do is just glue these together. There's going to be a lovely gap there, maybe. So I'll just clip that off a little bit. Didn't think about that bit. Right, so now what do? We just put the sword on and the arm. So they want you to put the arm there. Is that correct? Sort of backwards, isn't it? So that just dives into there, I think. Oh, this is an interesting piece right here. How does this work? Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like how that goes on. Very nice. So I'll put that hook in there. And then I'll plop him on here. This is where being an octopus helps. So grabs onto the actual should grab onto there somehow. Well, that's interesting. Oh. Ah, Houston, we have a problem. Okay, problem diverted. Very nice, I like that. I like how that's gone on there. I like the interaction between some of these parts and the models themselves. It's almost like a nice synergy between the model and the scenery. It's seamless. It's a shame you don't get a finished view of them, but other than right at the end. That is pretty cool. That is cool. Just hanging out. Yeah, that is nice. Okay, let's pop this on base. Oh, that's brilliant. I like that one. So that's that. Let's carry on with these. And start off with, I think we put, or was it this one? I think it was this one right here actually, wasn't it? Yeah. So this head and goes onto the body there. How does this fit on? Is it just like that? Is it as easy as we think? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Fantastic. And then, oh, this is interesting. How do we do this? So that just pops into there. Like so. And then we're missing a piece. I think we're missing a piece, aren't we? Because this is for, oh no, it must be this piece. I guess I'll swap them around. Oh well. There we are. So pop that on. Come on. You can do it. Oh. Very small gap, but that's all right. We can amend that. And then let's pop little golem on here. Yeah, again, we're putting a tiny amount of glue on the hand. Oh, they go together so well. Even kind of push fitting them, it would still go together very nicely. Okay. What's this one? Done. So that's what they look like. Oh, this is so cool. Right, final one. I'm gonna have a little comfort break. Okay, right, so we've got this. Okay, so that goes on there, along with the leg. Just reading a few more of your comments. Which army range am I basically most impressed with? Which army? Probably say Titans. They really, really wow me. Just the sheer scope of them and the detail. I'd love to see more different types. Siegebreaker Titans, that would be cool if they did that. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Right, put that on there, and then this little head. Interesting to see how this slots on. Oh, yeah. God, there's a bit of a gap in there. Thinking we can tidy that up with the help of Tammy, yeah. Not Tammy, no, but Tammy, yeah. There we go. That's fine. How does this leg go? Oh, I think that goes on. Yeah, that is quite long, that plug. We'll chop that off a little bit. We'll try again. Yeah, okay then, for 40k then, we'll go Titans, and for Age of Sigmar, I don't know, I would probably say the Gravelords, probably. They are wowing me, but then again, we haven't seen any Undead Dragons or anything like that yet, have we? Wow, you really need to have to push hard in this one. But also Age of Sigmar, I'd say Gloomspite. I really like Gloomspite, just because they're a lot of fun. I wish to do more Slow to Darkness. I really do. I think that was a missed opportunity. I think that could have been cool. Although technically we did get new knights and a new Karkadrak. There we go. So that's that one there. Such speed, such a sense of movement. Everything is going for her for this one. Amazing. Right, so that's those hostiles. I'm just going to pop for a little comfort break, but I will be back. I'll keep the candle away from things just for a moment. Did you get the new Titan? The new Titan comes out next week, but I did pre-order it. Yes. Super. Are the plates glued down to your Titans? Yeah, they are glued. What, those Titans? Yeah, they're glued. You're still waiting for Battlefield Gothic to return? Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, they couldn't they? This is the thing. This is what I really enjoy about Star Wars Armada and these ships. I think they do such a great job that I could only imagine what they could do with, you know, some of the cruisers and Space Marine ships. Yeah, that'd be amazing. Maybe they will. Maybe they will do an epic scale war. Oh yeah, have a good one, War. Speak to you later. Were you able to do a face reveal? No. No. That, wow. You've carried that on for quite some years, haven't you? I think I've probably joked about doing face reveals. I guess I should do one before the next Warhammer Fest, which will probably be next year. But it'll probably be like on Instagram or something. I don't think it'll be on the YouTube channel, and it'll just be, you know, so people can recognise me. Although people have recognised me from my voice, because I do talk a lot, and I do like to talk to the designers at these events and the community. Yeah, that would be cool to meet you all at the next big Warhammer Fest. I'm guessing it's next year, although they might do a Forge World Open Day in November. where they will release the Warmaster Titan 28mm scale. I don't know. It'll be good to see them all again, like Will and Darren and yeah, any of the authors there. That would be good. Anyway, right, let's crack on with this. I'm thinking of doing the ogre next. This big boy. I want to call him Buttrog, but it's not. It's Brutog or Brutog, the corpse eater. Of course, he's a corpse eater. And this is his sprue. Part of his sprue. You've got a bit of a dwarf on there as well. But this is it is his sprue, yeah. A lot of the parts on here are to do with him. So I will be back in a little while. I'm just going for a comfort break. So just give me a moment and I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay, thank you for that. That's brilliant. Right, we can crack on now for a while. Well, for at least 10 minutes. Okay, so let's start cutting some of these sprues off. So we've got A19 and 20. There it is. Oh, I do like these vanilla pieces. They're lovely. They remind me of milk, of white chocolate. A20. There's A20. Is this one of the legs, the other side of him? Okay. Oh, thanks, Nemo. Thank you. Buttrock. Buttrock. It's now canon. Buttrock. I expect to see Buttrock's name in the book when I read it. 21. At least I'm not going to be losing the tip of this mace, right? 22. This big old chainmail thing right here. I'll go there. And I've got 23 and 26. 23. Oh, you got some noodles. Oh, man. I think that's what I'll have today as well. I think I'll have some noodles. Sounds good. Yeah, it's good to take breaks, Jan. 24, this is the head. And 25, this interesting thing. Kind of looks like one of the Predator's blades. Comes out of its, from its wrist, like a wrist blade. A27, this, wow. You've got a tiny piece that's just reserved for a candle and half a skull. And there you go. That is all the parts for the ogre. I think this is for the dwarf. This guy needs a 40mm, one of these, Terminator sized base. So yeah, plan is we'll create a hero, and then we'll build some baddies. I kind of want to build skeletons. That's what I'm feeling right now. Let's build some skeleton warriors to go with Halgrim. In terms of quality, how does this set compare to the other ones you built? Better, worse? In terms of detail, I don't know what it is, but there seems to be more detail. Some models more than others. I'd say Halgrim, there's a lot of detail, and the sorcerer, this dude, the wizard, there's a fair bit of detail. And the heroes, there's loads of detail. Quality, that's a difficult one to say. I mean, it's the same quality. You know, mold lines are mold lines. They can't really escape that. It's not an error. They're predetermined as part of the mold. But yeah, I mean, I'd say, you know, comparing this to like a Lumineth kit, I'd probably say same quality. But in terms of detail, this is incredibly good for these models. I don't mind it too much with monopose if there's a lot of detail, but I still would always prefer multi-part, multi-pose. But yeah, I guess this is the only way they can do it with such a heavy release schedule. I think their release schedule would be dialed back considerably if they weren't able to just have a lot of their models in monopose. And also for this set as well, it being a box game with dice and everything you need to play, it makes sense if you don't want to spend too long hobbying. I mean, what I'm doing is the extreme. I mean, I'm treating this set like I would a multi-part kit and a standalone kit. You know, I'm cutting off all the flashes and things like that. I mean, there might be a few people that will just clip the parts off the sprue, push them together, pop them in the bases, and done. And you could do these relatively quickly. I'm just taking this to my modelling level. But you've got the option there of just clipping them off, pushing them together, and then having a game straight away. But you know, in the current world and everything that's happening, I think that's not as readily available to some people at the moment, but it will be. That was a bit of a long-winded answer to your question, but I hope that answered some of it. I like this curved dagger. Nice. Okay. Hi Soren, how you doing? Oh, you're welcome, Sam. You're welcome. I mean Matt, sorry. I saw your surname is Sam, or your second name on your avatar is Sam. You know what I'm like though, if I see, you know, a fall in quality or standards or lack of value, I'm I'm the first one to call it out, big time. Two sprue techless. Well, I mean, he was quality. It's just yeah, questionable price. As I say, I think the mould lines are more difficult to spot with this white chocolate coloured parts. Oh, hobbying Sunday, nice one. Sounds good. Let us know what you're working on. Be interested to find out whether you're building or painting or. I mean, personally, for me, if I wasn't building these for the live stream and for the channel, I would be working on the Adeptus Titanicus Titans ready for next weekend. The only danger of having mould lines that you can't really see on this white plastic is when you come to spray it or paint it, they are then suddenly going to be noticeable. So it's worth taking the time to remove them. Am I going to follow the box art paint job? No, Camille, no, I'm not. I'm going to just do my own, I think. I'm going to try and stay clear of what they've painted theirs and just go crazy. They're going to be my own like little Kerr City group of heroes and hostiles. Like with Vargskir, the big vampire bat thing, I might go like grey rather than the albino kind of white that they've gone for. With the Skeleton Warriors, I might paint them in like Dark Souls colours. Don't know why that candle is getting closer, but yeah. Oh, that's good that you managed to get a Xiphon fighter. Nice. Hello, afternoon. You're building your first Warhammer Minis, Wraithguard, while watching this. Wow, what a day, CX10. What a day for you. Your first ever Warhammer Minis. Wow. Good for you. Have you decided what you're going to, sort of like what weapons you're going to equip them with? You know, like, are you going to go for the Wraithguard that are, have the, you know, the D cannons or the D scythes? Or are you going for the, you know, the dual blades, or the little shields and swords? What are you going to go for? I have not looked into Eldar for a long time. I've been more involved with Orcs and Necrons than Eldar. You know, Dark Eldar have been given quite a lot of attention. Harlequins have, more than Eldar have. I hope they do an amazing job with the plastic avatar of Kane, and you know, refresh some of the flyers. And we have nearly built this auger bot rock. Okay. It's a nice jog that he's got on him. Quite cool. Right, let's put them together. So we've got mace, and this side, I think it is, yeah. All right, this is interesting how this will go together. So I'm guessing like that. Okay, that's cool. I like how that connects. Okay, so we'll just attach that on there then. Yep. And then this will go quite snugly into there. No, it's too long. It's too long, as always. We will have to cut that off a little bit more. There we go. That's better. As I say, if you're planning on gluing them, well, even if you're not planning on gluing them, better to just cut a little bit of the plug off. This one's definitely coming off a little bit. Pretty cool. And then, oh, we've got the other leg. Clip that off a little bit. Might as well clip that off a tiny bit too. And then pop that in there. should just slot on there pretty nicely. Cool, that looks great. Let's put the head on. Snip that off a little bit. And squeeze that on. Great. And that is him pretty much done. So now what they suggest is you pop him on to that one. Along with this. What a cool looking model. Might have been better to put that on first, but this is the way I roll. Make things a bit more difficult for myself. Oh, great. Okay, well, this is going well. Need to turn that round. There we go. Better. Okay, that's Brutog, or Brutog. I say Brutog, Corpse Eater. That's this next hero, complete. Yeah, he's cool. He's massive, isn't he? How big is he compared to the Vampire Hunter? Yeah, a fair bit bigger, isn't he? A lot of bulk. Bigger than this thing. No, this thing still dwarfs everything. Just noticed that there was a bit missing on the head there. Like I hadn't pushed that in all the way. All the way in. Do is seriously, wow, what happened there then? It's always good to have a bit of tissue somewhere. I think I just flew that all over the place. Okay, that's better. Okay. Don't really want that everywhere. So now, I think we said we're going to go for some skeletons, but yeah, that's all good. Okay, so you're going for Wraith Cannons, cool. Am I British? Am I British? Yes. Which races are you collecting? Which races? Which races? What? Which races of Curse City, or for Age of Sigmar? I'll probably, well, which armies am I collecting for Age of Sigmar? I've got the Gloomspite Gits, the Slaves to Darkness, the Maggotkin, Lumineth. I'll definitely be I don't think I'll be collecting Cities of Sigmar. It depends in terms of models. I'm less reluctant to go for Cities of Sigmar, but I definitely would like to collect most, if not all, of the Soulblight Gravelords. So, do you have a tip for stripping resin miniatures? For resin miniatures, no, because I don't buy any resin miniatures second hand. That's why. Sorry. So no, I can't help you with that. However, the Discord, if you're on the Discord, then that's a good question to ask that there. Right, so skeletons. These ones, look at these. Oh. The Orphan Watch. There's 10. 2, 4. Two of those and 2 of those, so that's 4. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we'll work it out when we go through this. But either way, we're on a D sprue for these. Okay, so put this back. Right, so not D, so we're on D12. Is this a D1? It is. So remember, 2 of these sprues are the same, so these 2 are exactly the same sprues that you get in this set. D12. 15. 20, 19, 10. It's with the spear. There's the spear. It's got to be that one, right? Got to be that one. That's up there. There it is. Found it. These should be quite straightforward to put together, these Ulfin watch, because they only consist of 2 parts. The body, the legs and the arms. I mean, that's pretty much everything, isn't it, like there? Shield, arms, legs, body, just missing the head and the chest. So we're going to do 1 of each right now. So then we go for 11 or 13. So this one is 11. And we're going to mix them up. So what we'll do is we'll grab 11. So this will be 11, and then because I don't want to duplicate anything, I'm going to pick off 12. Sorry, I mean 13, I should say. With the there we are. So we'll put 13 there, but then with that one, I'll go for 12 because you get another 12 over here. It's right at the top, isn't it? From what I can remember. So we'll put those there. 14. Which is a spear down. This one here. So this one can go with the opposite on the other sprue, which would be 11 and 13 again. There's 11. And then 13 with the helmet, there it is. So a bit of replication and things going on here, but it will all be worth it. So we need 14 again on this. With the spear down. Or was the spear down on this one? Yeah, it was here. Okay. So there's a number of twins, but you can get around this by changing the fronts of them. So 2-speed downs, yeah, and they will have exactly the same fronts as those, really. Okay, so again, we will have them there, and we'll keep these two here. Good, that works. Right, let's just build these two first. They're on the 25mm bases, so we'll just sort these out before we go any further. There we are. Luckily these haven't really got that many mould lines that I can spot. Looking forward to the, is it the Bone Rattlers? The standalone skeleton set. I think that'll be quite cool. It's probably my favourite models in this set, these skeletons. Skeleton Warriors, Orphan Watch. Hello, how are you doing, everyone? New people that have joined. I like the detail on these spears. They're all like gnarled and rusted and, you know, not in a good shape. I like this ramshackle nature of these hostiles, sort of like cobbled together. Right, I think we are ready to put these together. So, should be pretty straightforward. Oh, good, you're working on your Chaos Knight. Nice one. That is cool, but there's a few gaps about. Oh, you have to undercoat them. Oh, by hand. Oh my god. I thought you had an airbrush. No, I mean, I thought you actually had an airbrush, Kriegsman. Alright, we'll pop this dude on here. Very cool. Wow, my first ever skeleton warrior, undead skeleton warrior, other than Halgrim, obviously. Oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough. I was going to say, if you're doing painting commissions and things, I would have thought an airbrush is, you know, a must. Ah, lovely. Right. So, yeah, with the duplicates, you just got to be mindful that you could accidentally make them all look the same. So, like this one here, you could have given him that, and then he's going to look exactly the same. So just keep them separate, so you get them looking as, you know, a little bit different as possible. You might want them looking all the same, I don't know, but I think it's probably best if you, yeah, do keep them separate. Let's make some new different ones as well. So we've got D16 times 2. So it's this one here. Oh, okay. Hello, Mrs. Griggsman. How are you doing on this Sunday afternoon? Hope the weather's sunny for you there. It is over here. Yeah, this is 16. Okay. There we are. So that's another 16, so we can put that over there. We'll do 2 at a time. Now, what do they want with 16? Oh, okay. We've also got 19 times 2. Okay, this is a bit odd, but let's get 19, which is the one with the blade. Which cool dude is this? Thinking it's sort of over here. Nope. Oh, it's not with the blade. It's just stood on his lonesome. Here he is. The blade is number 18. So that's a 19. And then the blade, just by itself. Where is it? There it is. So the blade is going to be the same for that one and for this one. It's just the fronts are going to be different. There you go, there's 19. And the blade. And I guess this is like the main kind of unit, along with the dead walkers. So you've got 15 times 2 and 17 times 2. It's very important. There's 15. Zero Honor, welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. There's 15. We also need 17. I mean, it looks very similar. It's got a shield, which is, there we go. So you've got, and it's times 2, so you've got another 15 and 17 here. There's 15. Oh, that's a bit tricky to get to. And here's 17. So yeah, so it's a bit tricky to get these correct. So these will go on here. So I think what we'll do is we'll have, what do they look like? They're going to be different anyway. So I think we'll have the sword with that broken one, and then we'll have the spear with the complete, and then that means we'll have the spear with the broken, and then we'll have the complete with the sword, and then that way we've got them all looking slightly different. What I will do is take this opportunity to get these two ready, because they are completely different, which is nice. You get this banner bearer. Not really, is it a banner bearer? Sort of. Okay, so D21. Oh, that's interesting. We've got a D20 there. Oh, it's this one here. Okay. Cool. They're on 25s as well. I don't know. I'm going to have to read the book, aren't I? Right. So there's 20. Right. Okay, so that's 20, and then we need 23, which is kind of like the cloak thing behind him. Here it is. Cool. And then I'm thinking, oh, we've got spare ones then. So that's that one, and then this one here, this banner bearer. We're going to have a spare banner bearer, aren't we? So that's him. And then, wow, he's got a load of, 22 and 23. There's 22 and 23. Where's 23 gone? Oh, because 23 is a duplicate on the other sprue. I get it, I get it. Yeah, there it is right there. So they both use the same back. Okay. So let's get these off as well. Ah, so you're going to miss half a skeleton off, I think. So that's 20, so that'll be a spare. This dude will be spare. Okay. And the 22, yeah, because you're missing out on a 23, aren't you? You need two 23s to complete these. Okay. So they're the spare parts so far. Let's build all these. Let's crack on. Be nice if we could build all of these skeletons before lunch. I do need to eat. Super Saiyan needs to eat. And I will be eating at about 2 o'clock. So just giving you like an hour and a bit heads up. Okay. Yeah, we're going to prepare all these and then we're going to put them together. I think that's probably the best route. I can already imagine how cool these are going to look next to a white king or an undead dragon. I wonder if they would have done an undead giant. Yeah, I guess it'll probably be 3 parts, Kriegsman. Yeah, I will come back after lunch, definitely. I'll go for lunch and then I'll be back because I would like a nice little break. So I think I'll be back at 4 o'clock and then carry on at 4. I mean, this is the thing, I may well finish these skeletons and be able to do another hero. I think that's possible. Oh, great, now I'm... Kemri? Who's Kemri? Is that the one of the models, is it? looking at that. I need the wall scrolls. I'm looking for Khemri now. Oh, the Tomb Kings. Oh, okay. Oh, Old World faction. Okay. Just pick this up. Where did it go? Here. I don't know why I picked that one up, but I did. Do you do much conversions? Not really, no. I build for review, you see. So I typically build in these to show you what they look like from, from a review perspective. If I converted them, then they wouldn't look like that, and also I'd be using parts from other kits. With my own things, again, not really. No, don't really do much conversions. I mean, if I bought a load of things for an army, like personal stuff, yeah, if there were things that I'd want to add to them, definitely. And I have done it before in the past. Only little conversions, nothing in terms of the green stuff. I mean, where there's duplicates involved, so like say if I did get a hold of another set of these skeletons that are exactly the same, oh yeah, by all means, I'd convert the absolute bones out of them. Because there's one thing I dislike is models looking exactly the same, duplicates. More variety, the better. I think we've prepared all those parts. Let's just jump on over here and prepare these. We're just going to prepare them all and then put them together. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Zero on, I totally agree. I was wondering about this set and the duplicates. I really was. I'm pleased they've reduced it. I think the duplicates are more noticeable on the Deadwalkers, although you do get a fair number of different like accessories, sort of tomb accessories, aren't they? My wrist really hurts today. Don't know what I did to it. I must have slept on it funny, but where does this go again? Totally forgotten. Is it this one? I think it goes on. Yeah, it must be that one. Okay. Yeah, so I'll have lunch and be back about 4, and then we'll just continue. That's my plan. Continue till finish. I mean, the main thing now is the objective markers, the dead walkers, and you know, the little bats and things. A couple of heroes. Right, there we are. I think that's all prepared enough with the old. Right. No, I don't think the clippers are. No, I think it is because I haven't been clipping anything strongly. I think I just slept on it a bit funny. Zombie kitties. Yeah, there they are. Zombie kitty things. And they're like the little gargoyles and the ravens with a key. Really impressed with a few mould lines. Rudikar was the only one that needed a real clean up. Oh, you're back, Ben. Hello, how are you doing? Okay, right. I am just going to pop and get a quick cup of tea, but I'll be back. I'm sure this candle will be fine. But just in case. Oh, it's a lot of smoke. Just in case, we'll just pop that off. All right, I'll be back in like a couple of minutes to grab a cup of tea. Back in a moment, guys. Hey guys, I am back. Just gotta move some things around. Right, there we are. Okay, thank you for your patience. I'm now back. The windows are closed, so kids can't make some noise. We probably can hear them anyway, but there we are. Okay. Oh. Your cat showed you a cool trick this morning. Showed you how to turn a cup into a puzzle. Oh, interesting. Nice one. Thank you, Kriegsman. Appreciate that. Thank you. I had a cheeky banana as well. I have to say that. I can't not say that. That'll keep me going for another hour or two, which is fine. Right. So these are the. Oh, they're so cool, aren't they? Look at them. They're amazing. I think they're brilliant. Right. Let's tidy up these. And glue them. So. Right. We're going to clean up all of these and put them together in one fell swoop. And then a hero. Any hero that you'd like me to put together first? Please put a comment down and I'll see what I can do. Favourite model you built out of the box? Halgrim, yeah. He's still my favourite. He's so cool. Better than the church plate? Church plate? I don't know. The Pimp Master. The Pimp Master? Oh, Van Alten. It's funny how I knew who you meant. Okay, yeah, let's do him then. They don't fit into your Ultramarines, are they? Yeah. I don't know. Well, they wouldn't fit into your Ultramarines army kind of fighting alongside them, but against your Ultramarines army, that could be a possibility. So what are we doing here with this sword? Oh right, okay, yeah, I know what we're doing. We're completing this bonus extra one, aren't we? And the banner bearer dude. There's a fair few mould lines on the cloth, so we'll say that. It reminds me of the mould lines on the Adeptus Mechanicus models. It's really cool this day, Skeleton Sunday. Whoa, 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 not a Techless Tuesday. We're not going there. Okay. Tell him on Tuesday, there you go. Could have a tell him on Tuesday. Keeping an eye on which ones I've cleaned up and which ones I haven't. It's a bit tricky to keep tabs of it all, isn't it? But keep going back to these and seeing which ones I haven't done. But there are 8 here. So there's kind of like 10 normal troops and then Halgrim himself. Right, I think that's those 2 done. Let's do this Banner dude. Do you reckon? Do people reckon there will be another chance to buy this set? You were on the fence and didn't realise you wanted it until you saw a few reviews. I know that's tricky, isn't it? You're not really sure until you see it either in person or you see people unbox it and review it. Yeah, I do think they'll bring it back. It wasn't limited. They've never said that. It's going to be a lot like Blackstone Fortress, where they'll make some more. All I would suggest is people that didn't receive them, people that weren't able to pick them up, email them. You know, just send them a quick email. Say, really interested in Curse City. Will you be bringing it back? They do read the emails. They do take on board the feedback. It's real-time interest. Even if you change your mind later on, you know, you're still registering interest now. And for them, it's a sale. It's a potential sale that they're losing out on. I would really like to know the numbers of how many they sold. I'd love to have that information. Because they hyped it up for so long. But then again, we've got stock issues all in many areas, haven't we? I've wanted a PlayStation 5 for, you know, before they were released, and I still haven't been able to get my hands on one. And now I'm not really that bothered, you know. PlayStations, well, for as long as I can remember, going back to the PlayStation 2 at least, they always had, they're always sold out for launch. But after a few months, they brought them back. The only problem is that came out in November, and we're now 5 months down the line. Yeah. And with a rumoured new Switch on the way, you know, that might take people's money. I know that people have been buying Switches because they couldn't get hold of PlayStations. I know that. But Microsoft were in the same boat. Couldn't get any Series X's for a while. I don't know why this has gone into video games, but I think it's just my comparisons with this being out of stock, selling out, and games consoles. That's the conclusions I like to, draw. God, there's so much detail. I love all the pitted armour and the rust on them, and so yeah, it's going to be a very different weekend this weekend. So I just realised that the stream froze. Apologies about that. That's just the low battery thing kicking in. I think what I'll do is I will put it on charge now. Let's just do that now, actually. So my voice probably sounds a little bit different, but I am still here. Let's put that in and get you charged up. That'll be a nice little boost, little turbocharged boost for the camera. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, this weekend, very different to next weekend. Fingers crossed for me that I receive all the Adeptus Titanicus things. But yeah, what a contrast. One weekend building these skeleton warriors, the next weekend building, some Adeptus Titanicus. Okay. Bit tricky this one with the old mould lines, that one. We did do the rest of that, so that's those two, those. I think that one's done. We're working our way around clockwise. I think what we'll do is we'll just build these 4 and then we'll go and tidy up those. Just see how this cup of tea's doing. That's okay. Yeah, that's all right. All right, let's put these together now. I'd say these are my favourite models out of the set. Yeah, really cool looking. Okay, there's a fair few hidden mould lines in places. All right then, right. So that's those done. Let's put them together. Should be straightforward. Let's cut these nibs off a little bit. I think this one though. Do we put the sword in first? Yeah, I think we do. I love how these go on. I just sort of find a place and slot in, don't they? It's cool. Right, there you go. Oh, amazing. The arm as well, look. Done. There we are. It's cool. Might be worth getting like a little clamp as well to clamp these together. Which way does it go? That way? Thanks. Super, just wanted to say thanks for your vids on the hobby. You genuinely love watching and listening to me. Oh, thank you, Happadappa. Thank you. Oh, I really appreciate that. Wow. What a lovely thing to say. Thanks. Thank you. It's like comments like that that just keep me motivated to continue doing this. I don't need to do this. I've got a good job. I've got another job. I started doing it because I wanted to share it all with you guys, and as I've always said, equip you with enough information to make you decide whether or not these things are worth it with your hard-earned money. But I'm glad I did it, and I'm glad I'm able to still continue to make the content and the videos whilst doing all of my other things that I do. So that's cool. Right, let's crack on that note. Okay. This goes in like so. Oh, this is such a cool model, this one. Amazing. Oh, we nearly messed that up there. Look at that. That is so cool. These two. Add them to the little force. Okay, how do we do this one then? So again, this goes that's nice. So that, does that go to the front of him? Or to the rear? The rear, doesn't it? Oh, no way, that's cool. Oh, that is cool. I like the way that slots in. Okay, there we go. And then that just will go on there. No way, that, oh, that's going to be so cool. Right, come on. There we go. Oh, little arm there. A lot of fun with these skeletons. Oh, where's my tissue when I need it? There it is. Hi Super, when do you think the Soulblight Gravelords Battle Tome will come out? They could announce that later today, although I kind of think it'll be 40k again. I kind of think it'll be Sisters. I don't know what they'll do with Be'lakor, whether they'll have him out before Gravelords. The rumour is that Gravelords should be out this month, in April. So that really only gives us, well, next weekend will be the 17th, and then the next one will be the 24th. So they're either going to, well, yeah, so next weekend, if they announce them next weekend, then they'll come out on the 24th. So we've only really got 1 week left. But they could change that. It's all subject to change. Anybody that's ordered anything from them recently will have received a little email saying that, you know, orders might take a bit longer. So, yeah. You know, it's just a very busy time for the channel and getting these things, because I said sorry about the wobble, because I said I wanted to do the Gravelords and also Sisters. Kind of need to be on top of that, and I said I'd be getting Be'lakor, so it's very, very busy time. Right, and that's that one done as well. Oh, cool! Look at, oh, these are so cool. Yeah, best models in the set, in my opinion. I think they're absolutely amazing. Oh, Titanicus. Yeah. Right. Let's prepare these four. You wonder how much Games Workshop had on the Ever Given when it got stuck. Yeah, that's a good question, but I think it's more to do with all of the other transports that were delayed. You know, what was it? $1 billion a day or something like that? Crazy. Yeah, so I think it's all of the other transports. Yeah, no doubt there was a lot on the Ever Given, but I think it was all of the others. It's all them others. So I did say I'll finish these skeletons, and if I've got some time, do a character. Let's do the Valen guy. See if we can make him. as I said, I will be back at 4 o'clock, so give myself a couple of hours to have lunch, and then I'll be back again. Oh, thank you, Ben. I appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. These skeletons, absolutely awesome. So cool. They're getting me more and more excited about the Gravelords. Oh, I'm trying to move my chair into the table a bit better. There we go. Games Workshop have been knocking out the park with some of the designers the last few years. Definitely Slicks, definitely. Couldn't agree more. They're on the train has no brakes. The amount of releases that they've performed, just mind-boggling, isn't it? I mean, I would have liked to see more come out of Forge World, but yeah, due to everything that's happened, a bit behind, aren't they? I mean, they kicked off last year pretty strong, you know, by releasing the Nemesis Volcano Cannon and the new head and Warlord Titan weapons, but then, yeah, they sort of petered off. However, I will say the recent you know, Praetors are just absolutely stunning. They're fantastic. They're the best Space Marine miniatures I've experienced. They're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. These are basically my undead from my undead Berg from Dark Souls. That's what I'm I'm labelling them as. Now we just need some cool knight looking models. Has anyone got any ideas? Thanks for the Titanicus unboxings, by the way. They've helped you a lot. They're most informative, even with the spare parts. Oh no! Yeah, about that. I've just just done a couple of reviews last weekend for the Reaver and the Warlord, and I don't think I included the spare parts because I bundled all the Adeptus Titanicus spare parts in one bag, so they kind of become all combined. But yeah, rest assured, I'll have the spare parts for the War Master and go through them. Don't you worry. But no, thank you. There's a couple of Adeptus Titanicus videos coming out this week. Yeah, when I say this week, I mean separate to the War Master and things. So I hope you enjoy them. Oh yeah, definitely, Kriegsman, definitely. Old World will have some knights, yeah. Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? I wonder when these wizards will arrive. They might surprise me and they might come tomorrow. Alright, so pretty much finished. These Orphan Watch. Okay, right. Just this one to do, and then we can put them together and look at that hero. I think we should do some rats and bats after the hero, followed by another hero, and then the Dead Walkers. That's kind of like the plan for this afternoon. From 4 o'clock, I'll be back. I think the Dead Walkers shouldn't be too bad. It's just the mould lines I'm a bit be interested to see if there are many on them. They're only a couple of pieces each anyway, like these skeletons. Okay, right. Happy with the way that is looking. So let's put these together. As always, bit of glue here, a bit there on the arm. Slap him on. Him done with the spear, so he'll be the same as that one, but yeah, with the shield slightly broken. So there's the twin. That's the first twin but I've changed the front. Yeah, that's a fair comment, Kriegsman. You used to like the old Skeleton Horde. Yeah. I think they'll bring them back. Oh, nearly. Put that on there. So this is the other twin. Put that there. And this one again with the sword. Just fits like a little jigsaw puzzle thing. There. And then this will pop on there. Just remove that a little bit. Very cool. Okay then. So that is that one. And this, pop this off as well. Some people proxy them for Potswalkers. Yeah, I think they will. I'd like to do like a size comparison with them, big time. See sort of how they measure up. There's a little bit of something going on. You have some death there. Some Tomb Kings. Cool. And there we go. So that's that one. Yeah, obviously because we've got the two that are, you know, individual. So you've got 4, 8, 10. So there we go. That's the 10 sorted. Right, so let's have a little pop at this this hero on the white sprue again. What's his name? Glario Van Elton III. Let's pop him off this. So we want the A sprue, which this is. Totally lost where the A is on that, but I think it is the A sprue. Now I'm looking for the A on it. Oh, the A probably be on here because this is just one sprue that they've snapped off. So we need 38 first of all, which is this pistol. Oh wow! So it comes in a number of parts. So this is 34. He's on a 32mm. I'll get one of them ready. Interesting how this one goes together. You've got a leg. And then you've got 37, which is this thing. 39 is the shoulder pauldron. Oh, massive shoulder pauldron. Look at that. Space Marine would be jealous of that. Then we've got, yeah, 38 and 36. So it looks like we've only got 2 heroes left. The dwarf and the white mage, I want to call her. Okay. Should be complete fairly quickly, this one. Then we'll have a look at some rats and bats. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I do like these white hero models. This plastic. And then this as well. This guy is so funky, isn't he? It is ornate, luxurious robe clothing. Okay, quick tidy up of him. Then I think it's time for a lunch. Yeah, seems all right in terms of the mold lines. This chap. I think you can see a ring on him as well. That's cool detail. Okay, so get rid of this mold line on his shaved part of his head. Fantastic. Okay. I don't know what this kind of cloak reminds me of. A little bit like, you know, Santa's big fluffy red coat jacket thing. This fur-lined, isn't it? Reminds me a little bit like Blackadder. What's that pilot's name in Blackadder? Totally forgotten. That's what this guy reminds me of. Might go and have to watch that after this. You'll be back for the after lunch stream. Oh, thank you. That's great. I guess I'll see you then. Ah, Flashheart. Yeah, there you go, Lord Flashheart. Thank you. Flashheart. Oh, Captain Flashheart. Hey, Super Saiyan. You've got 5 Dawn Riders, 10 Wardens put together since last time, and you helped. Oh, nice one, Eldon. Nice one. There's more Lumineth content coming. Don't you worry. I've just got a few. I've literally got three units to build: the Severith, the Blade Lords, and the Wind Chargers, and then I can crack on with their reviews. I'm yet to familiarise myself with their rules, though. They look pretty juicy, though. You know, the fact that you can use the Cathalar to move Severeth 48 inches if you really want is just mental. These Wind Chargers really are fast. And the Sun Metal weapons as well. Dishing out the mortal wounds. Okay, that's him pretty much done. So let's put them together. So this is he's an odd one because you sort of, yeah, put his leg on first. So let's do that. Striding very confidently. This needs to go there. That's interesting how that will fit on, but that will go in there. Then, oh right, okay. So then we put this through in there. Let's just get rid of that. Might be a bit of a gap going on there. And then, oh, I've got this. I guess this guy might be one of the most difficult to sort of put together. Okay, right, so it goes on that way. It's fine. And then we've got a shoulder pauldron, and we're pretty much done. Huge shoulder pauldron thing. He looks pretty cool. I like him. He went together reasonably well. Let's have a bit of glue there though. Just to finish that seam off. This dude has swag, big time. There we are. That's all good. Yep. This dude has some serious swag. Look at him. So cool. Can you see? Oh yeah. Wow, camera does pick up some good close-up detail then. Should really give it more credit, but there you go. Right, so that's that hero, and we have finished just about on time. So I'm very happy with that, the way that that's gone on. We've finished that hero. We are getting there. We're getting a little bit closer. There's a lot more bodies on the desk now. Got a number of spare bases there. Right, so preparation for this afternoon from 4 o'clock. So I'm going to give myself a good couple of hours break to have some lunch and just to chill out, because, you know, talking for this amount of time and sitting in one exact position is, yeah, it's not good for your health. But what we'll do is we'll go for some, let's have a look. We won't do the objective markers, but I think we will go for the rats. There's 3 pieces per rat, so we'll go for the rats, and yeah, we'll do the rats and then some of the objective markers and things, okay? And then we'll do a hero, and then we'll go for the dead walkers. Then another hero, and then finally these 2 dudes. I think, and then I was pretty much done, I think. So yeah, rats next, followed by all the other objective markers. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Probably about a third of the model's done. The sprues are looking pretty vacant, especially the hero one. We've only got 2 heroes left to do. So yeah, I will put them on there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the little live stream for today. So thank you for joining me today, and well, for joining me this morning and a little bit this afternoon. I'll be back in a couple of hours at 4 o'clock. I'll put another community post up, you know, in about half an hour or so, just to pre-warn everyone again. If you can join, that's great. If you can't, no worries. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday, and hopefully I'll see you in a couple of hours. So thank you ever so much for joining me this morning. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.